or use your app. But from karaoke microphones to giving the gift of a live, beautiful, gorgeous amaryllis. Take a look at this. Look at how gorgeous these blooms are, how absolutely red and luscious these are. But for $24.95, you are going to be able to gift this, but in the most no maintenance. I don't even have to water it. I don't have to get my hands dirty, no soil, no nutrients, no fertilizer. You are gifting the amaryllis bulb in a wax dipped bulb at the bottom. So this is what happens. Leaf and Petal, we know, brings us the most top of the line, gorgeous, live plants delivered directly to our home. So this is our final product. This is what you're gifting. But when you get it, it starts like this. This is what you get. And over time, over the next 4 weeks, you get to watch it grow and become a little bit of this. And then pretty soon it starts looking like this. And you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, look, it's grown a little bit more. And then you're gonna start to see it bloom just a little bit more. And eventually, this is what you are getting. Again, you don't have to water it. You don't have to, it has its own ecosystem inside the bulb. All the water it needs, all the life it needs, everything is already in there. Don't worry about where you place it. It's not about how much light, not enough light, anywhere. This is the gift you're giving. Place it, and then it's gonna do its thing. It comes in 3 gorgeous colors. The one I was holding is what we're calling our snowy white. It's got a little bit of glitter on the top of the bulb. I also have a red, and I have a gold. I would absolutely do this for like a mantle, a centerpiece, a desktop. Many of the hosts have it here on their desks in the office. Colleen Lopez ordered 15. I ordered mine as a gift. I won't say for who because she's watching. Yesterday, my producer ordered 5 of these. If you're doing these in a bunch, maybe if you did like a 2 white and a red, or you did a gold, these are absolutely beautiful. And unlike maybe if you just sent florals to someone, right, and they kind of die off in a couple of days, these are gonna last up to 8 weeks. It will bloom. You'll get 8 weeks of gorgeous amaryllis flowers. And then once that cycle is done, you're gonna wanna cut them and give it an opportunity to bloom again. 091465, $24.95. We're even gonna ship this for free. And if you're new to HSN, you can ship this anywhere. You don't even have to get it and then get it to where it needs to go. Put in the address where you wanna get it, and this is gonna arrive to them about mid-December. So I wanna really explain how we make this happen, how everything is inside the bulb. But to get those answers, I wanna go to Rochelle Grayer, who is my gardener, my brand ambassador for Leaf and Petal. And Rochelle, there really is a search for like a unique gift every year, right? And I really think this is it.
Oh, I completely agree. Mm-hmm. You were saying how Colleen ordered 15 and everybody's ordering. I ordered 9 yesterday morning myself, and I sent them to like 9 different states, honestly, like all over the country. So direct right to my recipients. But yeah, what's amazing about this is that, I mean, genuinely, this is actually about a week's growth here. It comes a little bit smaller, and you just get to watch this bulb come to life. And what I love about it is, in my family, it's almost like a little bit of a tradition. When I was younger in college and whatnot, my grandma used to send me amaryllis kits. That's kind of something you might remember, and you can still get those. But amaryllis kits, they came, sometimes they came with a pot, but they always came with like this like wafer thing of dirt that was all compressed, and you had to soak it and it would expand, and then you had to plant this and water it, the bulb, and it didn't have wax. And so it was a little bit of a project, and you know, it was always successful, but you know, you had to get your hands dirty, whatever. But now I sent one to her. She's living in a home in Colorado, and so hers will be arriving, and I just love how I was able to turn the tables a little bit. And this is just so easy. She can just set this in her window and watch it bloom beautifully, and we can kind of carry on our tradition a little bit. But yeah, like you said, and Shannon started calling it the other night, this eco ball at the bottom is what prevents all of that hard work for you. Everything this bulb needs to bloom is all right here in this beautiful wax ball, which quite cutely looks like a little Christmas bauble, if you ask me. I think they're pretty and really great for decorating. So yeah, I'm sorry, excuse me, you're gonna get about 8 weeks of blooms, but it's also going to take about 30 days maybe between that, what you see there, and getting to the blooms. So it's actually a little bit longer than you even think of, just the whole process and enjoying it, going from basically this, like, what is this ball out of the box, to like this beautiful, structural, gorgeous, you know, flower stalk that is just going to keep blooming for weeks and weeks.
Do you see how it's like, it's, you know, it's like doo-doo-doo, and a little bit bigger, and then to its full bloom. And Rochelle, I said a lot of the hosts have these as decor on their desks here in our office. And every day I come in, I always look at their desk and I'm like, oh, look, it's getting a little bit bigger. Oh, look, it's starting to peek out. It's almost exciting. It's almost like a gift every single day being able to see that. And you're right, even if it were just the bulb in that beautiful gold or the red or the snowy white, I feel like that's gorgeous decor. Even if it doesn't have the bloom yet, it looks beautiful. Like you said, it almost kind of looks like little, you know, holiday themed bulbs. But if you get maybe, you know, a set of 3, or, you know, if you want to do it as a centerpiece, when it is at full bloom, that is gorgeous and substantial. And we know Leaf and Petal about giving us high end. When we're talking about delivering live florals or live plants from Leaf and Petal, we know that they have been specifically picked, specifically put together for us. It's not just kind of like snip, snip, we threw some, you know, some florals or threw some seeds in. You guys are really about high quality, and that's how we get that up to 8 weeks of bloom, and how we know that everything is taken care of inside there. For under $25, I'm telling you, and shipping this anywhere you want this to go for under, you know, for under $25 and free shipping and handling, this will be the one. They'll get it out of the box and they'll go, because we all did that. Every single one of us, you know, and we went, And then once you start realizing what it's doing, you'll almost kind of get updates, right, from the person. They're like, oh my goodness, it's almost there. The little red is peeking out. And Rochelle, I said, we don't have to do anything. Do not water it.
Right.
Do not put any fertilizer in it. Don't do it. This is it. Place it.
This is it.
And do it.
This is it. The only thing I would say is don't put it in a hot place. Like, don't put it on a radiator or on your mantle if you're burning a fire. You don't want it to get wet, because this is wax, this container, and you don't want it to melt. But otherwise, and don't put it in like a closet or something. But why would you? You want to look at it. It's beautiful. But you can really put this anywhere, whether it has direct or indirect light. I've got them in both places. They are perfectly happy, you know, just a bright room or whatever. One thing you might notice, this one is doing it. You see how there's a little bit of a slant on this stem? That's happening because I've had it, my window is over here and I've had it over there, and it sort of can start to reach for the light. But truly, I'm gonna just leave it at this angle so that it'll start to lean back towards the light over there. It will literally straighten out in a day, which is another fun thing about this, that whole, like you just said, what did it do today? Because it reminds me of when I was a kid. I remember those like fast motion or whatever you call them videos of how plants grow, and they would speed everything up. This is almost like that, but without the fast motion camera, because literally you can notice a difference from day to day. They grow really fast. These bulbs come up, and I mean, this whole thing is gonna go from this, you know, ball to blooms in like 30 days. It's really pretty fast, and you'll notice every day. I mean, everybody in my family is like, what are they doing today? Are they blooming yet? And sure enough, here they are, you know, full blooms just a few weeks after we got them.
I'm telling you, I'm actually really surprised we still have some available, not because everybody out there is getting them. I feel like we're all buying them up here. So between you, Colleen, myself, my producer, everybody's buying them up here. But I want to remind you, you have 3 choices: the snowy white, the red, or the gold. So you can, even if you know a decor, or you want to get one of each, or you know she loves the red or she loves the snowy white, whatever it is. But this is really what you're gifting. You're giving 8 weeks of this at the very end. And when I was talking about, you can cut them and give it an opportunity to get a new bloom and even extend it from there. But I would suggest, Rochelle, how about we name it? You get it, and you kind of name it, so when it grows, you're like, oh, Betty's doing great today. She's a little bit, Betty's looking like she's getting a little hair, right? This would be Betty getting a little hair.
Yeah.
I like this idea.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then next year too, you can say Betty's coming back after she takes a rest, goes on holiday, gets herself together, and she'll bloom again. All you have to do, by the way, is take her little jacket off and put her in some actual dirt. But yeah, you can do that too. You're hover for a while.
Absolutely. 091465. Again, this is going to be arriving about mid-December, just in time for them to get it and watch their Betty grow. Free shipping and handling. Rochelle, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. All right, I like this idea of naming the flower. I do have some beauty coming up, but something Ty's gonna show you a little bit later, which we don't think about until it's too late, right?